Our guest today is Harvey Weiss, the Executive Director of the National Inhalant Prevention Coalition. Harvey and his cause appeared on the Nancy Grace radar recently when we covered a case involving the death of a 4-year-old girl who was struck and killed by a car as she was simply walking along the sidewalk with her family. The perpetrator in the case, 18-year-old Carly Russo, was reportedly high from huffing a canned air product normally used to clean computer keyboards. Russo later tested positive for difluoroethane in her blood and pled guilty to 1 count of reckless homicide. Inhalant abuse is not a thing of the past. It is a serious problem. Harvey, thank you for being with us to raise awareness.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
What types of inhalants are there out there, and what are the most commonly abused products?
Well, there are any number of different products that are being misused by individuals, whether they're young people or adults. There are about 1,300 products that can be misused in order to get high. Some of the common products are computer cleaner, whiteout, indelible pens. Nitrous oxide is one of the most prominent products that's being misused.
Why are people using inhalants?
Well, number one is that they don't know how dangerous it can be. Anytime that you use an inhalant, it could be a fatal episode and you can die from it. Another reason people are using it is that it's so inexpensive. In fact, it's free most of the time. A lot of times we talk about look under your kitchen sink and you'll find any number of products that a person can use to get high and possibly die.
So what are some of the warning signs? What do you look for if you think someone might be abusing inhalants?
Well, you can look, if the person seems intoxicated and you know that they haven't been smoking marijuana or drinking some alcohol, you could see a rash around their nose or around their mouth. That could come from getting a frostbite from using some of the products like the computer cleaner.
Wow. What are the effects of inhalant use on the body? What do you see?
Well, there's a number of different problems that happen almost immediately. Your heart starts beating irregularly. So one thing that happens as a result of that is that any sudden fright can cause arrhythmia of the heart, which can cause a fatal heart attack. And that's called sudden sniffing death syndrome. So that's one of the things that can happen. The other thing is that inhalants, the chemicals that are in there, the solvents, are attracted to the fatty tissues of the body, which include the brain, the heart, the liver, the kidneys. We can show images of people before and after they've used inhalants, and you do a brain scan and you can actually see the brain being a smaller size than it was before they started using inhalants.
Wow. So other than peers, where are people learning about inhalants to begin with?
Gosh, the internet, I think, has caused more people to get involved with inhalants. If you go to YouTube and look up huffing or sniffing or bagging, or look up nitrous oxide, you'll see lots of videos posted which show the effects of inhalants, of getting high and kids laughing and having fun, seemingly having fun, or falling down and lying on the ground. And so they get that message, and they don't get the message that inhalants can be deadly or cause serious problem to them. Another problem is that the thing that people don't think about is using helium. We did a news conference at the National Press Club 2 years ago with the parents of a young girl who was 14 years of age who died from huffing helium. Using helium as an example, a lot of times teachers would use it in a chemistry classroom. I've heard of church youth leaders, parents, Cub Scout or Boy Scout groups, showing how funny people can sound by using helium and start to talk funny. So it's role models that are saying it's okay to huff. Put a gas into your body.
Yeah, I think I've seen that a few times in my own personal experience. So do you think that
I'm surprised if you didn't.
So do you think that there should be regulations in place for buying and selling products that could be inhaled? There
are. In a number of states, you have to be 18 years of age. Walmart was one of the programs, retailers that started that program. It's tobacco, cigarettes, ammunition, and guns, and also certain inhalants that people at the cash register will check for people's driver's license to see how old they are.
If someone suspects someone they love of using inhalants, what can they do? Who can they call?
Well, they can call us at our 800 number, and we can try and locate support groups or substance abuse programs. Our phone number is 1-800-269-4237.
Harvey, thanks so much for being with us, and thanks for bringing more awareness to this cause. I'd just like to repeat that number for you. It's 1-800-269-4237, the National Inhalant Prevention Coalition. Thank you, Harvey.
Thank you, Mike.